At prime movie time on a Thursday evening, no one was watching much of anything at the Concourse Plaza multiplex. The box office empty, no one in line for popcorn, and the coming attractions look even more bleak. This theater opened back in 1991 when Home Alone and Thelma and Louise were the big hits. But by the end of this spring, the curtains will drop here for the last time.
So you got all these streaming networks, so that's probably what it is. People don't, instead of spending them over movie theaters, they probably just want to stay home.
The Concourse Plaza multiplex is one of just 2 movie theaters in the Bronx. The other, at Bay Plaza in Co-op City, will soon stand alone after parent company Showcase Cinemas tells Eyewitness News it simply couldn't come to terms on a new lease agreement. Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson says she isn't that surprised.
This is happening across the board, where you sometimes have landlords and owners that are raising the price exorbitantly where the tenants can no longer afford it, and they'll say, you know what, it's not worth it anymore.
Oh, that's not right. No.
Well, here's the one thing that, shows you how the theater industry is going to. I enjoy going to theater every once in a while. I haven't in a long time because, honestly, there are movies just I don't want to pay to go see in a movie theater. Hollywood is killing itself, and it's getting to the point where they're going to be on their last leg to the situation. They're nailing the coffin in the industry itself. And it's not hurting only themselves, it is hurting the industry around them, including the movie theaters. Now, if you notice, we got some sounds in the background. There's a lot going on. We're shooting a little bit outdoors today. It's nice air, so we get into this. Also, remember, we're a little light for the next couple of weeks. We'll have a major announcement coming up very, very soon on that. So be sure to subscribe at the bottom. But in the borough of the Bronx, New York, we have a big issue when it comes to the movie theaters. Technically, there are only 2 theaters in New York until this past week, as far as the Bronx goes. The multiplex cinemas, which opened about 30 years ago, it began screenings in 1991. Well, on May 28th, which will probably be the Mad Max release, will be the last movie that they'll be showing there. National Amusements, who owns them, they said that basically they've been trying to negotiate a new lease, but they have not reached an agreement with the owners of the property. So we'll read this off of News 12. This is one of the live feeds from New York City on, I believe this is on Spectrum. You can get this channel on there. Multiplex cinemas in Concourse Plaza set to close next month. Many Bronx residents are puzzled as to why the theater, which recently received renovations, is closing the curtain on a local staple. One of the last movie theaters left standing in the Bronx will be no more after Multi-Cineplex announced its Concourse Plaza location will be shutting down next month. The theater began first screenings in 1991 and will close for good on May 28th. The parent company, National Amusements, says the decision was made after the lease agreement was not reached with the landlord of the property. When you would come to see, no matter what movie it was, there was a line which was okay because it would let you know that the place is still alive, said moviegoer Somba. It's a real shame, and I really feel that it's a big problem. This place that us in the Bronx, it's all we got. The theater, located on East 161st Street, is still one of the last 2 commercial theaters in the Bronx. And Nicosa Carolina, founder of the Mott Heyman Film Festival, is worried that it will impact Bronx filmmakers negatively. The goal for many filmmakers is to make it to Hollywood. In order for you to make it to Hollywood, how are you supposed to have your movie shown if there are no movie theaters, said Carolina? It's nothing short of devastating. But this is what we tell you. It doesn't, when Hollywood is burning itself out with this DEI, this situation and all that, which there's a lot coming to that soon. I mean, the Supreme Court's going to start hearing some of this stuff. And the thing is that a lot what's going on in Hollywood violates labor laws in certain ways, and other laws in other ways. But the thing about it is, when you look at the perspective that this is, as far as a circle of life, Hollywood is killing people's jobs. From the person that works at the movie theater to the people that are just learning filmmaking for the first time, that have an eye for it, because not everyone can make a film. You have to be very artistic. And we said, well, no, we should give everyone a chance. No, it's not that. Is that certain people have talent, and hey, listen, not everybody has that same talent. This is why DEI does not work, because they want to say, well, we have to be equal. Well, if we need to be equal, then let's reduce the NBA and the NFL to equal proportions, where they hold about a 75% of one minority, which technically DEI says it should be 13%. So let's reduce the NFL, the NBA, down to 13%. No, nobody's going to want that. Nobody's going to want that. No, people don't realize, you understand. People are good at certain things and people are not. But when it comes to the movie industry, there are people who go to see movies and enjoy. And then there are people who make the movies for people to enjoy. And then there are people in between that help people to do their seats. And maybe they might serve them popcorn, take their tickets, sell tickets, to get that experience in. We need people like that also. I mean, there are a lot of people in Hollywood, Hollywood directors that are going out and buying movie theaters for themselves to show their wares now. There are people that that are buying video outlets, for selling physical media, because basically they want to keep it alive. I mean, perfect example is the next story in the Supernatural that we're going to be talking about, that somebody didn't clear all the copyrights for the first season of Supernatural. And if you watch the Netflix stream of it, you'll notice there are certain things missing. So do catch our video on that. So tell me in the comments below your thoughts about this. The second to last movie theater in the Bronx is shutting down. Where are people going to go? Now they're going to have to travel into Manhattan or go further upstate to go watch a movie. How fair is that? This is a heavy minority neighborhood. Very mixed. Of course, it's the minority that gets screwed first all the time. They said, oh, we're doing it to help the minority. But meanwhile, in the back end, they're stabbing the minorities. As me being one, a Hispanic, and the thing is, the Bronx, there are a lot of Hispanics up there. They're going to have nowhere to go see a movie. Where are you going to take the kids to go see a movie? There are some good kids movies coming out very soon. Now they got to go into Manhattan. They got to take a train, go into Manhattan. Trains are not safe as they used to be. The buses are not safe as they used to be. So, what are you going to do? Stay home. Good job, Hollywood. Good job. So comment, subscribe, like, share, and hopefully today is the day I earn your subscription. So until next time, thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.
Thanks for watching, commenting, and sharing this video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, as this helps the reach of this channel. Finally, as a content viewer, you have the ability to help support this channel, as new internet laws around the world will diminish our reach and affect our sponsors. If you choose to help, there are two ways listed in the description below. The first link will lead you to a pay site where you can make a monetary donation. The second will lead you to our gear shop where you can buy shirts, mugs, and other gear. Discounts will be listed on the site. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.